What's your thoughts on who should have a course? Should everyone who owns a business have a course? Do you think it's a great add-on?
Um, I don't think everyone should have a course because there are a lot of courses out there that don't um I'm trying to be politically correct, don't necessarily meet certain requirements. And by that I mean s- a course should bring value. And obviously, value is defined on different levels. Something that's valuable for me might not be valuable for someone else, and vice versa. So, only in that case when um, what you say can bring value to your people. So, you need to know what you're offering and you need to know your people. That needs research. So for someone who didn't do anything and just like came up with the idea and oh, I want to put together a course, you could do that, but might be just a waste of time. So doing the homework first and do your research could actually help, and maybe iterating the idea in a way that would make more sense for someone. So definitely not for everyone.
That's great. Um, yeah, it can be confusing knowing that anyone could do it, but just whether or not you should be doing it.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a calling, and you just want, like my client, she really wanted to help people across the globe. She's an English teacher, and I share her story all the time because I am so proud of what she accomplished and what she's doing. She's been an English teacher in the past, I mean, 12, 15 years in a school teaching adults who have zero to no English knowledge at all, like mostly immigrants who go to the United States, and they're struggling with integrating themselves. And at her school, they are helping them to learn basic English, but she doesn't speak any of the languages they speak, and they don't speak English. So she's using a lot of mimics and hand gestures, and a lot of cultural similarities between US and their cultures, and make it fun for them to learn. And in the beginning, they're always freaking out, like, "Oh, I won't understand anything." But as soon as she starts to speak and explain certain words, with the gestures, like a mosquito bit me and it's itching, and she would do the noise, and like it's biting and now it's itching. So, and they understand and they realize, yeah, they don't need to understand the entire sentence. I only need to learn one word. And
Hmm.
based on that, it just builds up. So she's been doing that in school, and it was very, very successful. And she wanted to expand it online to be able to support those who are not in the US but living in other countries and struggling with English. But she had no online presence at all. Like, she didn't even exist on social media, like nothing. By the time we talked, she was on Instagram for 2 months, and she already had 200,000 followers. And I was looking at her account like, what's the first post? And it was in 2022, I think beginning of October, and we spoke in November. So like 2 years ago, and she already had 200,000 followers. And I'm like, "Ooh, teach me, master. Tell me what you do." And I literally looked at her videos, and it was always the same setup. Like, she's filming herself explaining one word with certain gestures, and doing like role play and stuff like that, and people love it. And she started an account on TikTok, also on Facebook, and now she has 3.4 million followers across these three social media channels. Um, Also by doing her own marketing, and also because we helped her launch the course online, and spreading the word. So um it can be very, like, if you have a great idea and there's a market for it, then definitely go for it and just sell.
Yeah, it's a good story. Who would
And
have thought?
yeah, yeah, no, it was crazy. Like, just looking at her account, and she's launching, or actually we are launching her course every 3 months. And she started off with beginner, and now she has intermediate 1, intermediate 2. She's planning to launch intermediate 3 in 2025, and then there will be advanced. one and advanced two, and so people can go up the ladder. And with each launch, she's making 10K minimum. So there's so much interest to what she does.
That's awesome.